the judgment. The Honorable Supreme Court declared that the freedom of speech and expression and the freedom to practice any profession or carry on any trade, business, or occupation over the medium of Internet enjoys constitutional protection under Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause A and Article 19, Clause 1, Subclause G. The restriction upon the exercise of these fundamental rights should align with the mandate under Article 19, Clause 2 and 6 of the Constitution. An order suspending Internet services for an indefinite period is not permissible under the Temporary Suspension of Telecom Services Rules 2017. Suspension can be utilized for a temporary duration only, and it must adhere to the principle of proportionality. Since these rules do not provide for a definite period, the court stated that until an appropriate amendment is made by the legislature, review committee constituted under the rules should conduct a period review of such orders within 7 working days and ensure that suspension is not extended beyond the necessary duration. Any order suspending the Internet under the suspension rules is subject to judicial review based on the parameters set out therein. The court also highlighted that any ban on telecommunication services is a drastic measure and should only be used in grave necessity or unavoidable circumstances. The Supreme Court said that the power under Section 144 of CRPC is remedial as well as preventive and is exercisable not only when there exists present danger. However, the danger contemplated should be in the nature of an emergency and to prevent obstruction and annoyance or injury to any person lawfully employed. The court held that the power under Section 144 cannot be used to suppress the legitimate expression of opinion or grievance or exercise of any democratic rights. Importance and impact. In this case, the Supreme Court highlighted that the importance of the Internet in today's information technology world. The fundamental right to use the Internet for freedom of speech and expression and to carry on trade, business, or profession was also recognized by the court. The recognition of this right can have many more implications in the upcoming future and may also change the way Internet services are provided to every individual. The government's right to reasonably restrict the Internet has been recognized in the case. This may prove to be a contentious issue in future as instances of Internet bans have been on the rise.